Hi guys, I'm back again on my Protection Warrior. This time I'm doing a commentary run, trying out something different. It's a plus 15 Ruby Life pools that we're going to do. As usually I do it in a pack group. First thing that I see is that our heal has basically no armor. So he needs to repair first. Yeah, I did another run on plus 15 a few minutes ago. It was unfortunately with like 2 minutes overtime. The reason was that we had a mage at the last boss where we came in with 5 minutes left, so it was an easy one basically, but he has instantly focused the wrong mob, so let's hope this is not happening again this time. Let's see how far we make it. I'm going to pull the Juggernaut into the next room together with the first pack mob, and I pull one more in. So let's see how this goes.
Dodge.
So that's my basic first pull route thing. I usually do. I stun them all together.
Dodge.
For this first pull, I most likely decide to play in defensive stance, just for being safe here. I don't want to risk a wipe that early.
Dodge.
Yeah, you see a lot of damage can come in here. So yeah, next pull is this pack together with the one on the left side. That's what I usually do here. Stunning this one. So the key is not to pull too much together in random groups. I mean, if you're playing in coordinated groups, you can go much bigger maybe, but from my experience, as I only play in pack groups, things go wrong if you pull too offensive here, and it's only getting unnecessarily difficult in my opinion, because if you do not lose too much time by wiping, everything is fine, like playing like that. So let's just see how things turn out in the long run. Stunning all together. So let's see, for the next pack, I want to get the Juggernaut together with the caster packs here. So I'm pulling them. This one is then a little bit more critical, but however, we need to do that. Otherwise we will have to spend time on only one mob, which is not really efficient. So let's see how we make it through.
Dodge.
Looking good. Yeah, that was the hard one. Okay.
Dodge.
All right. Switching to battle stance now to help with some more damage.
Frontal. Frontal. Frontal.
Okay, 41% mana. Is he fine with that? Think so.
Bloodlust.
Not asking for mana.
Move.
So here, like you see, they did it quite good. It's best practice to just stack all those hail bombs together. Makes it much more easier with less
Personal.
clutter on the ground to dodge and bring out a bomb as well. Yeah, besides that, normally what I do is when we get all those ads now pulled in, I stun them immediately as they are cluttered. Now, and it makes it a little bit easier to pick them up. Alright. So we need to kick the boss.
Move.
Did already. Hail bombs, nice. Spell reflect. By the way, that's a weak hour that I found. It's reminding you that you can reflect the spell that is targeted towards you, and it is only showing up if you have spell reflect ready as well. So that's quite a good help in my opinion. Makes it less, a little bit less to think about, and everything that you can more or less automate is good in my opinion.
Move.
Since I want to have fun and don't want to be bother too much with thinking about my next clicks. It's also why I can
Personal.
really recommend Hikidi Priority Helper add-on. That's what I'm using here. It will not do all the work for you. Still have to think about what is
Move.
used in the best way, but it helps. And everything that helps is good for me. So yeah, first boss down, 0 deaths so far. Let's see, second level is much more difficult in my opinion. The mobs are bursting out so much damage, it's insane. I think they are still a little bit overtuned in my opinion. Especially the AoEs that will come in now when we go there, and some healers are really struggling, or most of them are struggling with healing back the group. So what I want to do here is I want to wait until everyone is up, because his frontal is almost an insta-kill. So people have to be careful with that one.
Frontal.
So yeah. Oh, please dodge.
Frontal.
Yeah, what you can do, you can stay here next to the bench or to the tree. That helps a lot in not getting kicked away too far.
Frontal. Frontal.
Yeah. So you see, yeah, okay, I'm bad. I dodged the knockback and then I run into the Whirling Wind. But in theory, that's where you want to stand. Not like me now.
Frontal. Frontal.
So we do not want to pull this pack together, so I need to wait until they leave. Because I tried to do that together, but it's really hurting a lot. And I guess it's not efficient since it's too much things to kick and people are dying anyways then. So yeah, let's try to avoid that. Also, the Destroyer alone is dealing so much damage with its AoE, and our healer is low on mana also. Take care. Not sure if he wants me to pull the next pack already.
Run.
Is he going to sit down or not? No. Right. Not sure if he on his own is aware of his mana. That's why I was waiting a little bit. But yeah. Basically, that's the thing. In pack groups, you have to think not only for yourself, you also have to think for the healer very often. Oh. Let's wait for him to come back. Yeah, that's really hurting a lot in this dungeon as well. If one is dying, it takes a long time until the person's back, and it's even worse if you are still in fight, because people can only come back with the dragons when you're out of combat. that's insane, because that means that you most of the time cannot even basically keep the fight alive. If your healer's dying, you cannot even try to don't reset the pool, because he will not come back until the fight is over. And I mean, that's plus 15 key, and without the healer, especially when the AoE coming like this, if you're not full life, it's a wipe. Now he's again dead. I don't know what happens, to be honest. What's going on? Definitely is standing somewhere where he shouldn't.
AoE. Run.
It's really unfortunate. Oh, you shouldn't pull that. You cannot return otherwise. I can, okay. I don't know. Maybe he's too focused on healing. Ah. So. Uh-oh.
AoE.
Yes, this AoE damage of the destroyer,
AoE.
that really hurts. It was causing in the last run at least 2 wipes, and it is hard. You have definitely to be aware of, as a healer, that there's a lot of damage coming in. So yeah,
AoE.
this time it was quite good.
Run.
The point is, you can of course kill this Drake, but if you are trying to kill this Drake and you wipe, it's horrible. You lose so much time. And the other thing is, if you are trying to skip him and people are not aware of how or what to do then, and you pull in by accident, it's getting even worse. So, yep.
AoE. 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 Run. Bait. Bloodlust. Add. Frontal.
Yeah, BL here, something you can do, of course. It's not
Personal.
an easy fight. However, I personally like it more than the last boss.
Frontal.
I think it's depending on what you like or hate more, basically. It's
Bait.
both is not easy in my opinion. Like
Add.
the old dungeon is not easy.
Frontal. Personal. Frontal.
Oh, that's close.
Bait. Add.
Not the best position.
Frontal. Personal. Frontal. Bait. Add.
Oh, we are lucky. I thought he will spawn on the hunter's position.
Frontal.
Nice. Alright, so we got a good amount of time left. I do not want to put the warriors into this pool directly. I more like to
AoE.
chain pull them later on together with the next pack. Maybe you have noticed that I was most of the time in defensive
AoE.
stance. That's on purpose. I'm really not sure. It's the second time I play a plus 15 Ruby Life Pool, and I still try to figure out when I can switch from battle to defensive stance and so on. And yeah, it's still a little bit of trial and error. But I would like to avoid that my death might be the reason why we fail. So I choose to play more defensive than normally.
AoE. AoE.
So let's give our healer some mana. My bad, totally failed at that. So the way I normally do it here, I kill a few of those mobs.
AoE.
And when the warriors are down, I normally pull left and right side of the platform here.
Shield.
So like now.
AoE. Shield.
The reason is that I played Ruby Life Pulse a lot of times, and it very often turns out that people are accidentally pulling these mobs on the left and the right side during the boss fight, and that really, really hurts. I do not want to have that.
Shield.
Right.
Frontal.
Right. So the first blast is always coming from behind.
Frontal.
Yeah, didn't make it out fast enough. Wait me.
Out.
The problem is, you have two bosses here. That means if you do not get the aggro on both immediately, you will lose one teammate 100% of the time. That's the key here. And yeah. He had aggro, yeah.
Frontal. Out.
It's always the question why I have aggro here. Sorry. I have an AoE taunt at least, but I was a little bit too far away. I should have repositioned a little bit earlier. Was my fault, but I think we are good to go. A lot of time left. Everything's fine. Yeah. That was a good run. I got a small upgrade as well. Nice. Yes, so that was Ruby Life Pulse plus 15, adding a little bit of some points to my overall red IO score. It's not updated yet, so maybe you saw it. I'm now at 2107. Yes, what else should I add? It's not an easy dungeon, guys. In my opinion, it's still one of the hardest one, especially on fortified weeks. I think they are still a little bit overtuned. Not sure if they should maybe nerf it a little bit more. Maybe they should reduce the amount of casts on the second level. I think the first level is fine. We had no deaths there, even if it's in pack group. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed the run. Maybe let me know if you liked more commentary runs or if you would like me to shut up. Just let me know. And, yeah. See you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.